The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. For Los Angeles, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time. And make it quick.
Yeah.
The evolution of the guard position in 12 seconds, please.
Well, you weren't quick, so why do I have to be so quick?
Well, just try.
8
Okay,
seconds
I'm
left.
going to be as quick as I can.
Okay.
7,
But I'm going to be
6,
as
5,
vigilant as I can.
Okay.
4,
You know,
3,
they're more like combo guards
2,
now.
1. And with all the switching guards who can defend more position for the teams that rebound collectively, guards have to be involved on the boards.
Well, it's almost like you were reading that, Shaq.
We were going to give you 10 seconds, Shaq. You didn't have to rush.
I did rush.
You didn't have to. Because
Yeah,
anyway.
combo guards. Let's go courtside.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. And it's the Nets on a road trip for this one, an interconference game today, looking for the win. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here in Los Angeles amping up for the Clippers. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Tonight, a great backcourt matchup, Doris. When you were going up against another talented guard in college basketball, did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was piqued, and you want to show out against the best players. So certainly on the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
So the Nets starting 5. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Williams. And it's Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's LeVert in at the shooting guard. Allen, that's good.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
The pass to Leonard. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to Durant. Over George. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Beverly finds Leonard. He hits it from 9. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Now here's Jordan. Passes to Durant. Rocket 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel. and improve.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Durant nails both of them. And now that final debt Doris has been paid, it must feel like a huge relief for Nets fans to be done with that trade they made with Boston.
Well, you hate to say it, but trading for KG, Pierce, and Terry back in 2013 turned out to be a disaster for the Nets. Probably set the organization back a good 5 years. They must be thrilled to be out from under the weight of that mistake.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said defensively they have to slow down the pace. He said there's too much speed on the other side and they can't get into a run-and-gun game. We'll see who wins out in that style of play battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. George, no good.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
Shot's good by Durant.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Irving. It's Jordan on the wing. Zubac defending. Irving kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. Over Beverly. Again, the Nets for 2.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The pass to Green. Back to Beverly. Shoots from 8. And that one is good from Zubac.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game, 100% from the field.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, Jordan.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Stolen by Allen. Irving against Beverly. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clippers with the ball. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Launches a 3, and that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got 9.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Irving finds Jordan. Back to Irving. With the floater. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Look, as you see it so often, Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul.
The things Kyrie Irving can do with the basketball are just jaw-dropping. Doris, a gifted ball handler.
Well, he will go down as one of the best dribblers to ever play the game. Creative, consistent, quick with every move. He is fun to watch, Kev.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA, and Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And sells both of them.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances up the line. He's going to cash in.
And George kicks to Zubac. George looking over the floor. Leonard with the ball. He's got 9, and that one drops.
Yeah, and for mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. Misses the 3. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And Leonard gets it to go.
He can't miss.
The Nets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Stolen by George. Pass to Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving passes to Durant. Over George. Allen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Zubac finds Beverly over Irving. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
The jumper from the free throw line is good. Irving's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Now, here's Zubac. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Irving, and George gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing. Left side, Jordan. LeVert the pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell. That was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets it to go.
And for Beverly, showing a little in-between game there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beverly against Irving. And the dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Here's Beverly following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's just sheer determination on the offensive glass, beating everyone to the spot for the tip-in.
Passes to Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end. Well, I think you think of the Brooklyn Nets, and though there isn't a ton of wins, I do think you see this team moving in the right direction. Yes, they only had 28 wins, finished 12th overall, but the reality is, on a night-by-night basis, this team gives great effort in the face of adversity.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Nets' win total last year impressive given the injuries.
Well, Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell's injuries obviously made things difficult, Kevin. But despite it all, the Nets were more competitive than they've been the last few seasons. To me, this is an organization that has some things it can build on.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ed Davis is checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Allen. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. The dish to Williams. Kicks to George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 7 points.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Durant against George. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Pass to Zubac. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Harris with it. George picks him up. Joe Harris, a guy that bounced back between the G League, Doris, and the NBA his first few seasons.
Right, Joe Harris has thrived fitting into a shooting role with this team. And credit Coach Kenny Atkinson for saying, listen, model yourself after Kyle Korver.
First free throw is... And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You know, everyone on the floor needs some level of playmaking skill, Doris. Who are your picks for bigs who can really share the ball? Good passers among the big men.
Yeah, one of my favorite players in the NBA to watch is Nikola Jokic because his vision, his desire to share the basketball, his ability to see not one action ahead, but sometimes 2 actions ahead is really remarkable for a man of his size. You look at somebody like Draymond Green, who is absolutely critical to the success of the Golden State Warriors on the offensive end of the floor. He can take it off the window, he can dribble it in transition, and in full speed make decisions going second by second that are really, really impressive.
Thread passes, do such a great job with the ball. I agree with you. And good that time.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Irving double team. He kicks it to Harris. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's George for 3. That shot no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant finds Harris. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 11 points.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Here's Williams. A rebound by the Nets.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
And the pass to Harris. Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. buries it down low. And it's a 6-point Nets lead. Pass to George from 15 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Durant. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
And that one, good. 12 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Williams. Here's George. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving against Williams. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Outside for George. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead. Here's Durant. Excellent D there from George. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-spot. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the control and finish the play?
The Clippers shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it is always contingent on the team, Kevin. You think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo, Showtime-type teams, right? They could sustain it. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
I'll tell you, it's hard to deal with Dinwiddie that close to the rim. You cannot mess with his concentration.
George against Harris. Over in the corner, Williams. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Davis pulls it down.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Brooklyn, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The free throw drops for Durant. Durant nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Dishes to Williams. Down low, George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. Over in the corner, Harkless. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Go the other way.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving against Williams. Irving double teamed. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
One shot, find the lane.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Quarter two, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here's Irving. He's got 11. They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there. Makes it look easy.
Irving surveying the floor. On the money from 12 feet away. Irving's got 13.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside. Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Now here is Harris. For the three. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to George. The feed now to Williams. Great D that time from Irving. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
Just 4 to shoot. He gets it in there. 25 points for Paul George. Nets trail by 3. Irving passes to Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Leonard. And stolen by Harrell. Fast break. Here we go. count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for George. And then for Brooklyn, Allen's checked in for Davis. And it's LeVert in for Irving.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Poked away. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Clippers leading by 6. And Beverley kicks to Leonard. He's feeling it. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. But they recover it. Leonard against Harris. Jordan at the elbow. Over Harold. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Leonard's got 22.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Here's Dinwiddie, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
The first one falls. And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make, even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, to me, it's the size, the strength, and the IQ of Spencer Dinwiddie that's so impressive. This guy is unique at the point guard position.
Leonard with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 8-point game. Yes, that goes in. LeVert's got his first bucket in this one.
That 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
And Williams, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 6. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Dinwiddie. A floater. Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Allen's got 6.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
Green finds Leonard. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 26 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Jordan, the pass to LeVert.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Karis LeVert, a player who executives knew had potential, Doris, but they were scared away on draft day.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, the 3 foot surgeries early in the career had a toll on that. But let's remember, the Nets took a chance, and he has more than shown with the ceiling he has what a good decision that was.
That one is off.
To me, Karis LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
Oh, good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Williams kicks to Leonard. Over Harris. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. Here's LeVert. He's guarded by Williams. And it's LeVert missing. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Harrell. Durant's checked in for Harris. Here's Leonard. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Leonard draws the double, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. It's the Nets now. Nets trail by 9. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Outside, Green. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Beverly. Durant against Leonard. Fires high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Green inside, defended by Allen, and it's Green missing.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 5 on the bucket from LeVert. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Leonard against Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Zubac. And he recovers it. Count that one. Jordan's got 11.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Leonard. He has 31. And the Clippers miss again.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Durant, that's good.
Well, against aggressive defense, but Kevin Durant's so good at keeping his balance even amidst getting knocked around.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. 33 points for Leonard.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Leonard. 33 points for him. Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dinwiddie. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Leonard looking around. Out to the right wing. There's Green with the 3. That shot off. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 33 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
That's a great look at the glistening Staples Center on a typical bright sunny day here in Southern California. Welcome back to Los Angeles. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Green. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's George in at the 3 slot. Here's Irving. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 13.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Beverley. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 3.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard, no luck.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
I don't think any of us can forget that broken leg Paul George suffered playing for the United States national team in 2014. But what a joy, guys, to see him back and playing at an elite level.
The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. That free throw good from George. And Doris, you go back to the injury for Paul George. Some moments where you question whether he'd be the same player. Do you think, in your opinion, that factored into his decision to leave Indiana in search of a more competitive situation?
You know what, Kevin, I'm not sure if the injury played a part, but we know unequivocally because Paul George stated it. He wants his legacy to be about winning. And because those peak years for a star player can be fleeting, you have to appreciate the pursuit of just that.
By 4. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here is George. 28 points for him.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Inside, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And there it is for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jordan. 17 points in the game. Irving can't hit. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. George finds Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 39.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Timeout called, the Nets. Oh, George is so versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter, and we're talking about an elite NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player like PG.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harkless is checked in. Ed Davis is checked in for the Nets. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Davis. Pass to LeVert. The 15-footer. But he gets it back. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Karis LeVert's a crafty player. This is a guy who knows how to get shots over the interior defense.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Boy, we're getting to the stretch run, and this guy is not cooled off. He is not about to let this lead slip away.
Davis surveying the floor. Durant, no good. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. George with no one around, and it's off from three-point range. The pass to LeVert. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Backs up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Picked him clean. LeVert the pass to Durant. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Oh, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Now here's Leonard. And he's got 41. Goes up on the high post. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Nets. In the corner, it's Harris. It's deflected. Outside Williams. Harkless on the wing. Defended by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Harkless, no good. Nets trail by 3. Durant, the pass to LeVert. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Williams. Fires from 14. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Williams against Irving. Irving double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Clippers now. Clippers leading by 3. To the paint. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. Leonard's got 43 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Williams against Irving. Shot clock at 6. Irving double team. Shoots a fader. And it's LeVert missing. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things in the second half. Williams, that's good.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Nets trail by 8. Outside Irving. Can they get it? Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Outside Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Over Harris. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Irving passes to LeVert. Harkless comes with a double team. Outside for Durant. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A clear look for George. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
Here's LeVert. He's covered by Leonard. Harris finds Davis. It's tipped. Now here's Leonard. 43 points in the game. No one covering. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Now, Paul George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Measures the shot before receiving the pass. It's hard to guard.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Allen comes in for Davis, and Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 10. Allen kicks to Durant. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
Here's George. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
Pass to Durant. Over Harkless. They get it again. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Williams against Irving. Pass to George. Over Harris. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Here's the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Here's Harris, following the score by Lou Williams. Harris passes to Durant. Over Harkless. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket there from Durant.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Down low, George finds Zubac. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Irving. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Now, here is George. He's got 39. Zubac, the pass to Williams. Harkless on the wing. Over Durant, and Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Beverly against Irving. Kicks it to Allen. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Poke loose. Right side, Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And it's 9 points for Lou Williams.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, Doc. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. That's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Durant is out there with Allen. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Williams, that's for 2. Zubac kicks to George. Beverly against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And so here are the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Clock at 6. Zubac with it. He's against Jordan. Zubac, that's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Irving against Bet. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Now, here's Zubac. Guarded by Jordan. Zubac finds Williams. Off the left rim and out. Nets trail by 7. Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 29 points for Kevin Durant.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Williams passes to George. He dishes it to Beverly. Over Irving. Again, the Clippers.
And like seeing Beverly get involved there. Sweet shooting from the speedy guard.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clippers leading by 6. Williams kicks to George. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, break by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
And the Nets making a change here. LeVert's checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Williams. No good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 5. Outside, George. He kicks it to Green. Back to George. To the middle. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 45 points.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Thank you, David. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on DeAndre Jordan. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Here's Allen. The Clippers grab the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Pass to Durant. No one near him. And right on target. Good. Durant's got 31.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
George against Durant. And that one's good. George has got 41.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kyrie Irving. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Down low, and it's Paul George with the finish.
You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
To the middle, stolen by George. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's LeVert. He doesn't hit that one. George with the defensive effort. In the corner, Harrell with it. Outside, Green. Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Gasping for air and giving limited effort on the defensive end. Right now, it's all about the offense. Boy, the shooting has been off the charts.
Irving attacking. Green against Durant. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Green with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's LeVert. The pass to Irving. Here's LeVert. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
And Allen with the block. The wide open look for Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 34 points for Kevin Durant.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Allen the block, and he gets it back. Here's LeVert. Down low. Outside, George. Here's Leonard. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. For 3, Durant, no good.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Now Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Beverly against Irving. There's the dish to Durant. Over Green. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 36 points for Kevin Durant.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good on that one. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, this guy, Karis LeVert, is a big-time gamer. You love seeing the young man make big-time shots.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. There's Green with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to blink, but that's just a matter of whether he can get down, and he does.
Irving against Beverly. Irving kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go that. Excellent D there from George. Over in the corner, Beverly. Inside, Green. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I tell you, coaches love those high percentage looks in the paint.
Brooklyn with the ball. And here's Irving. Durant kicks Irving. Irving double team. And stolen by Harrell. Beverly against Irving. Right side, Leonard. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Passes it to Durant. Over George. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Kevin Durant.
Listen, we know that it is a very tough job to cover Kevin Durant. He takes pleasure at making tough shots. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes it all that athleticism. Boy, can they.
No good with the elbow jumper. Clippers leading by 10. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Ball's knocked loose. Beverly again. It's Durant on the wing. In the game.
At this point, just as it ever for the Clippers.
Defense, specifically generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Guarded closely. And so long it's the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. I know it's a team game, but it looked like you really wanted to put your fingerprints on this game tonight. What's the mindset there?
I did. I wanted to start, the second half off with a lot of energy, and I wanted to make it a focus to myself that I wouldn't let teams, take things away from me. So I just want to step it up and up a level.
Really involved in the game tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Thank you. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.